Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be giving you guys another what would Mary do, and basically telling you guys, what I would do in each life situations. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, and let's just get right into it. Number one, what would Mary do if she is unhappy? I would find the source of what's making me unhappy and then fix it. If it's fixable, I'll fix it. If it's not, then I just, like, for instance, if it's like work and I don't want to go to work, I gotta look at the positive side of things. Like, okay, like now, like, I'm getting money out of it, so now I can like afford stuff, or I can pay a bill or two or something, or like whatever. Like, you gotta always look at it like the positive side of things. If it's like if I'm unhappy in a relationship or like a friendship, definitely gotta talk about that, or just block them and then just move on with your life. So yeah, so it's kind of like, and I've always been taught, like, ever since I was younger, like, to, like, if something's making you unhappy, to change it. Because, like, God forbid, like, if you go to sleep one night and you're unhappy, then you don't wake up, like, that means you just died unhappy. Like, why do you want to die that kind of death, okay? So I would change it to make myself happy, and just to basically, like, a stress-free life. Just, like, a happy life, Number two, what would Mary do if she can't choose between two guys? If I can't choose between two guys, chances are I'm gonna have a good guy here and a bad guy here. I'm gonna have a good guy here that wants to treat me right, that wants to treat me like the princess or queen or whatever, and then I have a guy over here that doesn't care if I stubbed my toe or not, okay? So I honestly, like, if they know about each other, like, if they know like oh, like, he's the other dude, I feel like they would just they are just going to be in competition with themselves. Like he's gonna be in competition with him, and he's gonna be in competition with him, and it's not gonna be like for me. It's just gonna be for their own satisfaction. So I would probably not even pick any of them, and just like move on and be like, I'm not trying to pick this one or like pick this one or whatever. Like, it's just too it's just too much. Number three, what would Mary do if her man won't make it social media official? I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like, especially guys, like maybe the guys that like I talk to, they're always like, oh, like, social media is just like, it's not that big of a deal, like, as long as like we know, like, we're talking and we're together, like, other people don't have to know or whatever. And my thing is, okay, like, you're not doing it for other people. We're not doing it for attention. We're doing it because, like, I'm your favorite person and you're my favorite person, That's why we're doing it. I'm not doing it to show off. Like, I'm not trying to get no evil eye, okay? I'm trying to make things last, okay? So if, I don't know, if he's like, oh, it's work related, like, your work does not follow you on Instagram, okay? And I know, because I follow you, and I know who all follows you, because, like, I'd be going to, who follows you. So don't even try to play me like that, okay? That's the thing. Like, if a guy's like, oh, I don't want to make it social media official, like, I don't want people to know, or I don't want my family to know, like, what kind of child are you? Like, you're not a man at that point, and I get it, like, social media is not that big of a deal. Like, I'm not gonna like break up with a guy if he doesn't make it social media official, but I mean, at least like one picture or something, okay? Like, at least in your bio or something, like, if you can't, and I'm not saying like you have to show me off, but no, that's what happens in relationships. You're supposed to show each other off, okay? So yeah, so that's what I would do. I'd probably talk to him and be like, yo, like, let's take a picture. Like, if we're having a date night and we both look good, like, I'm gonna take a picture, like, and like, oh, whatever, and then that, whatever. But you know what I would do if he's like, no, if he gets like all hostile with me, and he's just like if he takes my phone and he's like, don't you ever upload a picture, da 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 da, I'm gonna take a picture, okay? He's not gonna know it. I'm gonna take a picture, and then I'm gonna upload it or something. Like, breaking the rules, okay? Number four, what would Mary do if she did not have standards? Well, if I didn't have standards, I would probably be in a crappy relationship with a crappy person, feeling crappy about myself. I'm not one of those people that like can hop in from one relationship to the next. Like, I know people that like will be in a relationship for like 6 months and then break up, and then like the next day they're in like a new relationship, and I'm just like, how do you do that? Like, how do you just like not have feelings for someone after that? that long. Like, you know I did it before, like I didn't have feelings for someone, I get that, but like I don't know, if I didn't have standards I would probably be with like a low life dude that like doesn't care about anything at all. And yeah, that's I would be in just not a good relationship, I think. But I'm glad I have standards, because now I just, you know, pick and choose, you know. Number 5, what would Mary do if her friend is selfish and talks about herself only? Okay, I'm the one that's always there for people. I'm the, you know, the person that people go to whenever they're having a situation, whenever they want to vent, whenever, you know, they're just having one of their, you know, like moments or whatever. I'm that type of person that like people go to. So I'm like your go-to person basically. But sometimes your go-to person also needs a person to go to whenever they're, you know, whenever they need someone. So for me, if I'm like texting my friend, if I'm like talking to her or something, and she like flips the conversation on, like onto her, and she's like, oh well, like let's say this. Let's say I'm having guy issues, okay? When aren't I? Let's say I'm having guy issues, okay? And I'm like texting her, I'm like, girl, like I don't know what to do, like he said this to me, but then like he acts like this and that, whatever. And she's like, oh well, my boyfriend doesn't do that. I'd be like, I don't care, I'm not asking you about your boyfriend, I'm talking about me. Like damn, like can't you like talk to me? And the thing is, like with me, like my sarcasm and like my sassiness comes off in like such a playful way that I don't sound mean when I say it. so I'm just kind of like, so if she okay, so let's say like I'm talking to her and I'm like, girl, like I don't know what to do, da, 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 and she's like, well my boyfriend doesn't do that. I'll be like, okay, like good for you, but like you know, you're trying to help me find a man, like, you know, like I would just kind of like play it off like that. And then I would like talk to her about it, be like, you know, like sometimes I feel like you just only talk about yourself. And like I'm a person too, and I have feelings and I go through stuff, and I feel like you're not there for me. And if she's just like, oh well, like I am, or I just like don't know how to help you or something, like I can be like, you don't have to help, just listen, you know. But if she keeps going and she's like ignoring everything I'm saying to her, and she keeps flipping like every situation, and she just talks about herself, I would just probably like distance myself from her, just to see if she actually can like get it through her head that like she's messing up, you know. And if she doesn't, then oh well, we're probably not gonna be friends anyways. But yeah, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like this video, to share this video with someone, and to subscribe to my channel to be notified on when I upload next. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!